Hello everyone from Crypto News. It's December 27th, 2025, and the top crypto news is as follows. We'll start with the Americans considering doing crypto mining in a factory in Ukraine. Let's say Putin said the US has expressed interest in using a proposed stake in the Zaporizhzhia Nuclear Power Plant to mine cryptocurrencies as part of ongoing peace negotiations. The plant is located in Ukraine and has been under Russian control since 2022, with its future management a key issue in peace talks. So maybe in the future we will mine cryptocurrencies with nuclear power because there is not enough electricity on the planet for artificial intelligence and encryption. Moving forward, we will go to Solstice, which also has this stablecoin USX, whose price has lost its balance and reached 10 cents from $1 where it should be. CoinGecko says 0.9 and is very optimistic. Let me tell you that the main reason for this decline seems to be the intense selling pressure that overwhelmed the available liquidity in the Radium and Orca markets, forcing the issuer Solstice Finance to step in and put in additional money to support this stablecoin, as was the case with Binance that we saw just yesterday. So here too, there is someone who has put a very large position of Solstice, much larger than there was money to support the stablecoin, to cause the stablecoin to lose its balance. But fortunately, in this case, the Solstice intervenes, as we see, and returns to balance. We don't know who's doing this, and it might not be the same person, but it's a very similar case. Moving on, we will go to Ethereum, which will do very well according to Mr. Tom Lee, who owns Bitamine, a company that has bought Ethereum and tells us that Ethereum could reach $7,000 to $9,000 in early 2026 as Wall Street accelerates efforts to convert stocks to tokenization and transfer all financials to the on-chain. And we agree with Mr. Tom Lee that Wall Street wants to do everything on the blockchain. We have seen it, and it will happen gradually. The only thing we don't know is if it will bring everything to Ethereum, but he thinks so, as he said above, and so does Sharplane Gaming, which says that Ethereum's TVL could increase tenfold in 2026 as adoption expands to multi-use cases and institutional investors, according to the founder of Sharplane, which is the second largest Ethereum buyer. Moving on, let's go to Aave and see how volatile the rally is, as Aave is minus 13% on the 7-day chart, as there was a vote that should have passed but didn't. Moving forward, I will tell you that Aave token holders have voted against a controversial governance proposal that seeks to put control of the protocol's brand assets under the ownership of the DAO. Token holders should regain control of Aave's domains, social handles, naming rights, and other intellectual property through an entity under a decentralized autonomous organization, DAO. Supporters hailed the move as a step toward decentralization and clarifying questions about brand management. This vote was ultimately concluded with 55% voting no on the proposal, 41% voting against, and only 3.5% voting in favor of the proposal. And speaking of the decentralization that I told you at the beginning, we will see who voted for this proposal, because here is the blockchain and everything is clear in the votes. And if we only look at the first 3 wallets that voted no on this proposal, their voting power reaches 35%. And if we go to investigate them a little more, we will see that the first wallet has voted in 45 votes. The second wallet that voted no voted only once in its lifetime, while the third wallet voted only once for this proposal. So as we see, the 3 strongest wallets that said no, most of them had never bothered to vote on Aave DAO and voted exclusively to say no to this proposal. So there are many voices saying that Aave Labs tried to manipulate the vote, and according to Mr. Stanny, who is the founder and CEO of Aave Labs, the company that basically develops Aave, he told us that he denies all the allegations that say that Aave Labs bought $15 million in Aave coins to influence that particular community vote. So as you have already understood, this proposal probably widened the gap between Aave Labs and Aave DAO, and it's time to go to a crypto market where the price is $87,000. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, December 27th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.